Cheers and enjoy the show. Good Lord, it's hot here in Texas.
Yes, it is.
My balls haven't stopped sweating, honey.
I'm
How
sorry.
your chi-chis doing?
They're used to it.
Your chi-chis?
Yeah, they do it their whole life.
Just getting a little,
boob sweat.
like, I don't have man boobs necessarily, but I'm getting to the point
Everybody
where
gets boob sweat.
fuck,
Hey,
it's
Alex.
hot.
Hi, DJ.
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great night. I know we started a little later tonight.
We started 8 o'clock last
well,
time.
No, we started 7 o'clock.
No,
last
on
time.
Fridays we started at 7.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
right.
You're pretty.
I'm getting all fucked up.
You're okay. You got me, babe.
So we are actually early this week.
No, we were 8 last week too. 8 o'clock is Wednesday nights now.
I
It's
don't know
okay.
what's
You'll
happening.
get it.
I don't know what's
You'll get it
happening. All I know
eventually.
is Beth's like,
Space.
we're supposed to be on here soon. And I'm like, okay,
Space said you need to manscape. He does.
dude, I do. We were just talking about that like, 10 minutes before the show. And she's my beautiful wife. My beautiful bride is wearing a tank top tonight because she's like, I'm showing the guns off.
No.
And I was like, if I
because
do
it's
that, I'm
way
like,
too hot to
"God
wear a real
damn it,
shirt.
I need to trim up a little bit.
Gotta shave you gotta trim the pits.
I need to get that new manscaper.
You keep saying
'Cause
that.
mine's broken. Have you ever, like, manscape.com? Reach out to me, homies, because I
You should reach out to them. Be
I
like,
actually broke your
broke it.
manscape.
my coarse
tool.
hair.
My
My
coarse
coarse French hair.
broke stuff. I don't know.
No,
Whatever.
our mind is made up, DJ. Greg just can't remember it.
Whatever. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know what? So this may be her one and only show for the week on the Bars Open.
Yes.
Because I've got some family coming into town tomorrow, and they're kids. So we've got my cousin's kids coming in to visit. They're not of age to be on this goddamn show.
No.
There's fucking no way.
No.
Right? I wouldn't even feel
Right?
right doing that to
I know.
them. But they may be on the Castro Files.
You'll see.
I've kind of like said, hey, let's go out and do a Castro Files. But all right, let's jump into shit.
Let's do it.
First and foremost, go out, like, subscribe to the podcast, to the Bars Open. Hit that like and subscribe button if you don't mind. We're at 370-ish, something like that.
Oh, cool.
People to subscribe to
It's growing.
the Bar is Open, which is definitely, hard earned.
I got us a new subscriber on Sunday as
Yeah,
we
at
did
the
tequila
bar.
shots together.
We'll talk about that here in a minute. But go out and like, subscribe if you don't mind, and then share the shit out of it. iTunes, Spotify, Podbean,
All the huge.
fucking iHeartRadio. We're on everything,
We are.
pretty much.
A lot of stuff.
I think so. Anyway,
Yeah.
but do that. But I do need to give a shout out to Peter who
Yes.
filled in for you
On Saturday, yes.
on Saturday. So we did a weird little crossover, Castro Files and
Was it a crossover because you did it in here and you talked about Castrophile's shit?
Yeah, we absolutely did.
Did you curse and drink and did
Yep.
you?
We did all those things. So it was very much so a Castro
thank
Files.
you.
So it was fun.
Okay.
And it was Peter's first podcast he had ever been on. And I could have sworn he was on one of our shows before. Like, he goes, no, that was somebody else. And I know exactly who it was. And I was like, shit. So he did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And he's also the producer for the Castro Files. He
Yes.
does like all of our clips. He does all of our recording. That way I don't have to sit there and do all this shit. He does all of it for us. So little shout out to Peter McGuire on that. It was awesome.
Yeah. Washed Up Goon said they played tummy stick together.
We did, and sometimes it's important it's bonding.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with that.
I mean, what are you going to do? So
But it was fun.
it really was. Go
My
out, watch
goal
it.
was to pop in
And then
and
you
watch
guys
it
got
live.
drunk and
and we
Santa Fe instead.
started drinking. We started doing wine tasting, and that
It
went out the
happens.
window.
No, it's totally, I understand.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't watch your podcast if I was wine tasting in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be wine tasting, it'd be beer tasting.
I had a
Coors
lot of
Lights.
wine in Santa Fe.
We had a
I
lot of
drank
Coors Lights.
So much wine over the week. I mean, so much wine.
How much wine is so much wine?
A lot.
How many bottles do you think you guys went through? 10?
No.
12? I mean, be honest.
I
It's
mean,
okay.
combined,
It's all friends and family here.
probably close to
That's
8.
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
8. Like
You were there for
two-
how many days?
We were in Santa Fe for 2 days. So we
Okay.
were in Albuquerque. We started in
So that's
Albuquerque.
4 bottles of wine a day. That's not that much.
I mean, it's
Is it?
not. It's not, especially because it was spread out. So, but
You
I'd
got it.
say,
You had
but
that
I'd say that
consistent
was until
buzz.
Sunday. On Sunday, I probably drank 2 by myself.
But you also said that you never got drunk.
I never got drunk. I always had a great buzz the whole weekend.
That's a good weekend.
Because we were also walking around a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a good weekend.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not me on like the bachelor cruise with my buddies.
No, it
And
wasn't.
I'm like, oh fuck, I've ruined another phone
Yeah,
today.
no, we were cognizant. It's really pretty, really cool.
Santa Fe is
so
beautiful
much
shit.
food.
Yeah, Santa Fe
I
is
haven't
amazing.
got on the scale yet because I'm scared. I don't want to get on the scale.
Yeah, go out. She posted a bunch of shit. Have you
Steph
posted anything?
posted.
Oh, Steph,
Steph posted.
share some shit
I
out to
will.
your
I
Instagram
will. I'll find it.
because it's
It
fun.
was fun. It was a good trip.
Yeah. All right. Hang on 1 second here. The other couple of other quick things, like I said, I've got family coming into town. I've got tomorrow. They're coming in town. The
They're
cousins'
14 and
kids,
16?
14, 16. So we're going to be.
Yeah, we have to be responsible this weekend.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The 16-year-old can drive.
No, don't have her license yet.
I thought she did.
No, I don't think so.
We're going to have to ask her about that. So,
She can't drive in a strange city, weirdo.
could you imagine me being
In a
like,
strange city 10 times bigger than Hampton.
my little fucking town that I grew up in. She's like driving like these little town roads.
And now she got big old 18 wheelers like behind her, like, hurry the fuck up, kid.
Like
Yeah.
crash course and driving. It's all good though. So we may or may not have a show on Friday.
Well,
but
we're going
we'll do
to
something.
Six Flags, so it just depends on how sun exhausted we
Yeah.
are.
They want to go to Six Flags.
And it'll
It's
only
fucking
be
rad. It's gonna be
104.
Yeah, it's only gonna be. They have the water park there too, so we're gonna have fun.
I know we're gonna have fun. I still think we're gonna
And
riding
then
the roller
on
coasters
Saturday,
at nighttime.
we're gonna go do a ghost.
a late night ghost tour.
Yeah, late night ghost tour. So
We're doing
that's
the one
always
on the
fun.
van.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
good.
I'm not doing the walking.
Good, because that'll
bullshit.
be
Fuck all
cool.
that. I'm not
that'll
that
be air
poor.
conditioning between
Like,
locations.
The difference is like $35 to $50. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're not that
Yeah,
poor.
$15 we can
Yeah,
manage.
Yeah, we can figure
per
that
head,
out.
yeah.
So. Other thing I need to give Sammy, who he's been on the podcast before.
Yes.
This
He
guy
was on the fitness one.
he was on one of the fitness ones, and he's been on a couple of them with like
Uh-huh.
Crystal and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Last night was a big deal at my
Thanks,
jiu-jitsu
Alex.
studio. And if you're into jiu-jitsu, you guys know kind of like it's a big deal for
It takes a long time.
it's a
It
long
takes a
time.
lot of dedication.
Right. And this isn't me. It's like I got a
You got a stripe, which is huge.
cool.
Congratulations.
Takes a long time. Yeah.
It's the first
Thank
stripe
you.
since you got blue belt. So
Yep.
that's really
So
cool.
it's been about a year. That's-
No.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
Yeah. About a year.
No. I'm gonna look up Instagram. I don't think so.
fine.
But okay, anyways.
Whatever. We'll say 7 months, something
Okay,
like that.
I'll go 6.
But my buddy Sammy, he got his
Oh, is it Jason?
brown belt.
Excuse me.
So
Sorry.
I have to absolutely say cheers, shout
Yeah,
out
it's
to
huge.
Sammy. That is so the guy on the left-hand side of the picture there
Oh, yeah,
is
and
our
Sammy's
coach.
little.
That's John. He promoted a shit ton of people yesterday. Not just because it's not like Taekwondo or something like that where you're scheduled.
Right.
He did a couple people in the morning. And it's a stripe is a stripe.
Right.
And that means something to you. It's tangible.
That's
It's
a
like-
level up.
It's a level up. Exactly.
Right.
A couple people got some blue belts. A couple people got or one person got a purple belt.
That'd be
and then
Sammy.
He got his brown belt.
Oh, that's right.
So
Okay.
cheers to Sammy. Just have to say that, man. He's the guy that the first day I walked into that gym, he was the one I met.
Right.
And
Yeah, I met him too when you signed me up.
right. And you just go, fuck. He's there every day teaching kids.
Yeah.
He's doing all the classes. He's running a shit ton of stuff. I mean, granted,
He works hard.
John is too. He works his ass
They all
off,
do
so-
actually.
So, I just have to throwing that out there. Number one, to make a short
Congrats,
for
guys.
this because that motherfucker deserves it.
Yes.
He busts his ass.
Congrats.
So congrats.
guy.
All right. That's all that shit out of the way. You ready to get into the regular show?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait to see what you have for me.
Jesus Christ. So Beth has been busy tonight. So I went out and
grabbed most of our stories.
Grabbed most stories, which is fine. It's totally good. But we're going to start off with this one. Dear God. There's a peculiar fish washing up ashore after heavy storms. Thousands of them.
Where?
Hang on one second. We'll get into that. In Argentina, in Rio Grande, Argentina. These saucy looking creatures are making a splash. Eventually, right? Thousands, I'm going to bring it up in just a second. Thousands of so-called, what did you think they were called?
Oh, is that the picture you showed me?
Mm-hmm.
I said they were either like grub worms or bean pods.
These are fish.
They're fish?
They're called penis fish.
Oh, okay.
Penis fish. I've washed ashore along the beach in Rio Grande, Argentina, shocking locals with their phallic appearances. Do I need to make it bigger?
No, I just was trying. I can't see up close with my glasses on.
Okay.
So
they literally look like dicks.
They do.
They look like
But
dicks.
I was trying to be a good Christian girl.
Let me make this one bigger.
I was trying to be a good Christian girl and be like, they're bean pods. So how are they fish? Where are their fins? Where are their gills?
I'm not really sure.
Are they like cucumbers maybe? Whoa.
Yeah, I just blew it up.
Yeah, you did.
I blew that dick fish up in your face.
Penis
Photos
fish.
of flesh and marine life taken by Rio Grande residents are now being shared across social media. And they're literally like stretched the entire beach.
Ew.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's weird.
Like if a fish, while penis fish have caused a stir in Argentina, it's not the first time they've stunned beachgoers, they say. Back in 2019, thousands of worms appeared on the shore at Drake's Beach, gross, near San Francisco following a storm. Evan Parr, a biologist from Western section of Wildlife Society, first spotted the sea creatures and claimed their locals didn't believe that they were really worms. They are. These are dick fish.
These make it hard. I mean, I still am curious about are they really called a penis fish, or is that what they're just calling them?
That's what they're calling them. They're calling them penis fish.
It'll
there's probably some sort of
a scientific
class. Name. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
what happens if what comes up on Google if I put in penis fish? Let's find out. That should be interesting.
Look it up. Let's see. Meanwhile, an Australian marine biologist went viral in 2021 after sharing a snap of a penis fish, which prompted several.
They're called Urenchus unicintus.
See? Oh, Washed Up Goon asked, can you look for vagina fish? Is that a thing? Can you Google vagina fish?
They have different pictures of them?
I'll Google vagina fish.
Some of them look more like penis fish than others. Wow. That's fucking hilarious. Oh.
Let's look up the vagina fish. No, I don't think that's a thing.
I'm afraid
We've got
what will come
vaginal odors. We've got your vagina may have a fishy odor. We've got fishy vaginal odor. 8 causes of a fishy vaginal odor and what to do about it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's no.
Nice. There's not an actual, like, what happens if you put image?
Oh, gee, no. Should we do it?
Do it. Just hit, all you have to do is hit image.
I know.
And it'll keep the stories you have, but give you some images.
I'm not looking at it first.
Those aren't real vaginas. You're fine.
Oh, good God.
They're still weird looking.
Have you ever looked up blue waffle?
No, don't do it. Steph had me do it one time, and I can never get that out of my mind, and it will
to those out there. If you really want to know,
scar you beyond anything you.
Steph made you do that?
Yes. She's like, oh, look up blue vagina. It's kind of funny.
Liar. Jesus, age, great. And then she just laughed at you and videotaped you and put you on the internet.
She was like, ha, fooled you. She even said, it's funny that you bring that up. She's like, remember that one time I made you look at blue waffle? I was like, fucking hate you. She just started laughing.
Gotta find this quick story. Yeah, so I mean, fish are they're evasive. I'm just saying.
Magically and price check.
What was that?
Washed Up Goon said, we learned so much here. So much.
So I'm looking up the next story.
Justin
which is
Jeep
taking-
said, I repeat, Vagiclean price check. Oh, dude,
on aisle 4.
the things we talk about. I heard about boric acid, using boric acid in your
On your-
vagina. Supposedly it.
Should you use any sort of
I-
acid on your vagina?
I was like, wow, I never would have.
What is Google boric acid?
not-
What the fuck does that? What is that? Is that like? I don't even. I think I know what it is. I just can't put my.
I think it's spelled BORIC.
Can't put my tongue on it.
Yeah, boric acid.
Yeah. Boric acid.
That's.
Is there a
what it was.
vag?
There is. Yeah,
cod
it's a suppositories. I think it's vaginal suppositories. All right. Okay, boric acid and sodium borate salts are pesticides we can find
Pesticides.
in natural and many products. Borax is one of the most common products. Boric acid and sodium salt each combine boron with that's all boring.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do
This is interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I heard that this weekend.
it. I mean, if you got that cod smell,
I mean, I guess if it
Alex asks, is there a vag cod crisis also? So,
crisis?
well, Jared has been talking about a cod crisis.
A cock or cod?
Cod,
like the
the
fish?
codfish crisis for years. He's been talking about the codfish crisis.
Is there really a codfish crisis?
And theoretically, it actually came true. Weird as shit. All right. So, where do you live? This is the next one. Where do you guys live? The most expensive states in America to live in.
California. New York.
We're going to go from 9 down, right?
From 9 to 1?
9 to 1.
Okay. 9 up. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 to 1.
Number 9.
Because it's interesting, and this one is where we just came from, which I was like,
Phoenix?
well, the state.
Oh, Arizona.
And you go, it wasn't that expensive
It was
right when we
it
left.
was a little bit more expensive than
And
like,
then
state-
when
San
we
Antonio.
left, like our house sold in one day.
Yeah.
And it was before any market bullshit. It was like people
Right.
were like, we're the fuck out of California, basically.
Right.
So Arizona's number 9. And this is what I'm going to go through. Cost of living score, consumer price index, housing affordability score, housing average home price,
Okay.
a half a gallon of milk, and a monthly energy bill. So those are kind of like the few things that
Okay.
we're going to talk about. Okay. So cost of living score, 13 out of 50 gives you a D. So if you're 50, you're 50, 50 equals 50.
It's high.
It would
Like
be
an A.
No, that'd be like an A score. That'd
Yeah,
be like a
that'd be an
great
A.
score.
That's high. Yeah.
Consumer price index up 3.5. Housing affordability 0.51 out of 2, which means it's really shitty.
Yeah.
Average home and home price this is the highest
500,000.
place, Lake Havasu City,
Okay.
$1 million.
That's not accurate though, because there's homes in Phoenix that aren't $1 million.
The average, your friend
yes
is
just gonna
going
look.
through this right now,
Yes.
right? And what'd she pay for her
I-
3-bedroom,
I don't
2-bath
know
house?
a lot.
Like 400 grand, 500 grand,
Yeah.
something like that's fucking retarded. Half a gallon of milk, $2. A monthly energy bill in Arizona.
Are
Keep
they
in
doing
mind,
it? I guess average of the year.
probably
Okay.
$264. Idaho
That's about right.
is the next one.
Okay.
13 out of 50 for cost of living.
Don't give me all that. Give me cost of housing,
Okay, just housing for
housing and grocery.
okay. So average home price $576 in Idaho.
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 Half a gallon of milk $279. Monthly energy bill
Their milk is more expensive than
26.
Phoenix. Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's why they're number 8, not number 9.
New
Okay.
Hampshire it's tied. So Idaho and New Hampshire are tied.
Okay.
New Hampshire's always been expensive.
Has it?
Like since I was a
What's
little
the average
kid,
house?
441. But it's the other things that are expensive on top of
Right.
that.
How much is milk?
milk? $266. Monthly
Okay.
energy bill $225, but it's also cold as fuck there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
got to deal with that, right?
Right.
Rhode Island. Wasn't expecting to see
Does
that.
anybody even want to live in Rhode Island?
Dude, it's beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah. But 462 is the average.
Average.
And Rhode Island is
That's
like,
weird that so far, except for Arizona, it's been right at 400 for the
Yeah.
average.
and then they picked that one. I mean, that's the but that's the
That's
high.
still the average. Wow.
Right? Half gallon milk, $2.42.
Okay.
Monthly energy, $2.51.
Okay.
Washington State, $940,000.
Is the average cost of a house? How do people afford homes out there?
That's why you have shit tons of homeless people.
Wow.
Wait till we get into some of these other ones. $2.97 for a gallon of milk. Energy, $1.88. Montana, which is where we're like,
maybe we move. Well, Idaho and Montana. We've
Right?
been like, let's get some land.
average home price in Bozeman, Montana.
Boise? Oh, Bozeman.
Bozeman, what do you think it is?
800,000.
You're so close. $719,000 in Bozeman, Montana. What in the
Never
actual
even heard of it.
fuck? $2.24 gallon of milk, $140 monthly bill. New York State, we know that's going to be fucking through the roof.
How much?
2.4 million, right? I mean, because New York City brings that fucking average, right? And that's in Manhattan. That's bullshit. So like, there's
Yeah.
plenty of other places, right?
There's North
Massachusetts,
State.
which I would never recommend
Super
anybody
expensive,
to
huh?
ever fucking live in. That's why everybody lives in New
Who was I
Hampshire.
just talking to that their sister lives there?
921,000. Oregon, Portland. Nobody fucking wants to live in
Not
Portland.
anymore.
You live in Salem. You live in fucking Bend. You live somewhere cool.
What's the average in?
661,000.
Okay. What's the
Gallon of milk, 288.
and energy?
157 a month.
Why are they more expensive? Some of those other places.
Because this is Portland,
Okay.
or I presume that's where they're pulling these numbers from, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's bullshit.
It's ranked higher, but the houses are cheaper. The milk is cheaper, and the utilities.
It's the
cheaper.
overall, but remember, you were telling me to keep
Yeah.
some of
Okay.
the other
You're
things.
right.
Cost of living
Okay.
score, consumer
So other
price
stuff is
index,
expensive.
housing affordability score, certain things like that, right? California, number 2. Cost of living, 4 out of 50. Just an F. They just fucking suck. Consumer price index, up 3.5%. Housing affordability, 0.46 out of 2. Average home price in San Francisco is 1.5 million.
I was gonna say 1.3.
Yep. Gallon of milk, $3. I was gonna say
That's
300.
expensive.
$3.38. Could you imagine
What's
paying
their utility bill?
$267?
Man. Okay. What's number one?
Number 1, Hawaii.
I believe that it's very expensive to live
Yeah,
in
and
Hawaii.
because everything has to be shipped in.
And it's a captive market, right?
Yep,
So
Honolulu area, they've
and
got
Honolulu's
a
expensive.
top grade score of an F, 2 out of 50.
What's the average house?
Average house in Honolulu is 1.6 million,
Wow.
with a half gallon of milk being $4.32.
Holy shit.
Monthly energy bill is $3.09.
$3? 398.
Sorry,
Okay.
309.
So where's Florida?
It's not on this one.
It's not on. Texas isn't on there either. They
It's
didn't
probably
list all
like
of them.
10, 11, 12, 13, something like that. I bet you they're close.
Only 53.
Like, but it
so-
depends on. I guarantee if they did one for Texas, they're gonna be like Austin. They're gonna hit Austin
Dallas.
or Dallas, something
Yeah.
like that, or maybe Dallas, Houston, Austin.
Not Houston, Dallas,
Dallas.
and Austin.
Yeah.
Austin's gonna be probably the most expensive location.
So it's interesting. Like even here, living in San Antonio, like our fucking price. We just got our new. And granted, we work for the insurance company. It went
Dude,
through the fucking
Insurance
roof.
is so expensive, and
Our property
we are-
taxes are.
this is the
going
reason why I
through
do
the
this.
roof.
I don't look at the renewals because I don't want to know how much it increased, and I had to for this, and I was like, well, I don't fucking look at renewals because I don't want to know how. I know it's. I mean, I work in the industry, right?
We're not- We're not.
I know insurance is going up for everyone across the board for every single company. It's still staggering. Like I looked at it and I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
It's
But it
insane.
doesn't. It's not like there's no special thing for you and I,
No.
even though we work at the.
No, you don't get a
company.
discount.
No, there's
It's not
no.
like when you get a discount when you work at a Pottery Barn.
Yeah, exactly. You're
No.
like, I have 15% off.
I got
buying
20%
this
off, bitches.
bullshit. Yeah.
No.
No, it is crazy though, and it's like
Where we have the advantage is that we understand the benefit of insurance, while most people who don't work in the
See it
insurance
as an
industry see it as a valueless,
intangible.
see it as a
Yeah.
valueless item that people are forced
Yep.
to have.
100%.
And
So
it's
if you're in
completely
Florida,
true.
Reed, dude, or anybody
What,
else,
is
like
washed up? Are you in Florida?
just hang on, dude, because like I know it's not for our company. Like we do whatever, But a lot of companies are trying to get the fuck out of like
Yeah.
Florida, high risk areas. It's not high risk. It's just they can't
It's the
get
coastal line in Florida. They'll insure the inland, but they won't insure the coastal line.
right. And they're doing the same thing in California.
Yeah, well,
Like
I
just
mean,
go look up your Department of Insurance.
we're not in a
Fucking insane.
we're not in a recession or anything.
No, god damn it. There's no such thing as a recession, honey.
So
The recession is receding
right,
like a tsunami does
yes,
right before it kills everyone.
before it drags them all out to sea.
Before it, go watch the Fukushima disaster show on
Quit
fucking.
fucking with shit.
I need to move it.
Okay,
Fucking
so what's the
one.
next one?
What do you mean? What's the next one?
Sex
You,
bot.
you want to what? Huh?
Sex bot.
Oh, sex bot.
Beep,
These
beep,
are gonna save basement dwellers everywhere.
because they'll
sex
finally have a
bots.
girlfriend or a boyfriend.
No, it's gonna save us from the basement dwellers. I think. Okay, so this is the deal with sex bots. They're getting so good.
Like good as in they look real.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, ex-Google exec says AI-powered sex robots will seem alive and eliminate the need for another quote-unquote being. I love this for those dudes
They live in their mom's basements.
that live in their mom's basements. If we can just get rid of those people.
Not everybody that lives in their mom's basement is bad.
I'm not saying all of them are.
You're
I'm
talking about
saying
the
like
ones
the
that don't work
douchebag ones.
and just play video games and eat
Yeah.
their mom's food and don't pay rent or
Mhm,
bring a
those ones.
salary
Yeah.
income. Okay.
Those ones. Right? You ready? So this is
But they play a role in the world.
So there is an actual video, and I'll
I'm
post
in
this
North
later.
Carolina, but
Right? I didn't post the video. I don't have the video on this one. But a former senior executive at Google predicted that sex robots powered by artificial intelligence could eliminate the need for human partners in the bedroom. That's fucking crazy.
She still looks creepy.
Yeah, but when you watch her move, you're like, and this is today's generation.
Right.
That's the key. And like future, right?
I have so many questions about sex bots.
No Gadat, who is the chief business officer for Google's clandestine research and development arm, X, like X,
Got it. Thanks.
said that AI will usher in a redesign of love and relationships. And that
A redesign.
people
of,
won't be able to tell the difference between real life
Liar.
sexual encounters and those that are created by or created
Yeah,
artificially.
that's-
Human beings will soon be able to simulate sex through virtual reality and augmented reality headsets such as Apple's Vision Pro or Quest 3. Godot told YouTube host I can't say that dude's last name, of the Impact Theory on the Impact Theory podcast. The headsets combined with AI-powered bots will trick people into thinking that sex robot is real, according to Godot. Just think about all of the illusions that we're now unable to decipher, Godot told.
So what do you put the visor on and then
You put the headset on?
okay? Is
then
it
you-
like a virtual reality headset?
Yeah.
And then you screw the sex doll.
Yeah. It is. What's the what's
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
Judge
movie
Dredd.
with it's Judge
No,
Dredd.
no. The one with Wesley Snipes.
yeah.
It's not Judge Dredd. It's
The other one. But if you can convince, if we can convince you that the sex
but they
robot
didn't
is
stick
alive,
anything in anything.
or you can that sex experience is virtual reality, or that sex experience in a virtual reality headset or augmented reality is alive, it's real, then there you go. That's all you need to do.
Then you won't even need the sex bot. You'll just need a
You just need like a little
posse-
cum dumpster
a pussy pocket
thing,
or
pocket
a-
pussy.
a pocket pussy or
Would you call it a
dildo.
pocket posse?
No, I said pussy. I said it wrong the first time.
Pocket posse.
pocket posse.
I think that's the next gen of a pocket pussy.
sounds
just a-
gross.
It's just got a bunch of hands coming in, just throwing like multiples on there.
But you won't even need the sex bot. You'll just need the toy.
But
for
don't you
either
want to be
receiving-
cuddled afterwards? Like
No.
big spoon,
Fuck
little
no.
spoon?
I don't. Nobody wants to
And
cuddle.
then
It's
it like
fucking
chokes
hot.
you out like, I am your master.
So I don't understand. So the virtual reality piece I get, but you wouldn't need a sex bot if it's so real.
Dude, I've seen some weird shit on the internet.
Yeah.
The girls will hook up some weird shit to some like
What do you mean?
powerful machines.
Oh, they'll use toys.
Like, and they're just blasting themselves. And you're like, dear God. Like,
That I've seen it too. I'm like, that can't even feel good.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like those, they're on like machine. They're like, da-da, da-da, da-da. And you're like,
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like
No.
slow that thing down like
Yeah.
just a little. Cause
You're gonna break her.
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Right. But is this next gen to like having just a roommate that you can just bang anytime? You're like, hey, whatever
I
your name
guess.
is, come out of the closet.
New movie, Justin said.
Like walk out of the
Keeping Justin
closet
said.
and like
I mean, again, I think if you have the virtual reality, there is no need.
we all
for
need to go back to work. I just
there's
decided
no
we
need
all
for
need
a
to stop
sex
working
bot.
from home.
If it's all about the virtual reality of it, making it real, you don't need the sex bot. You just need the toy.
We all need to go back
The
to
part
work.
that you need to perform the sex part, you either need the pocket or the stick.
I think it's people that want to try and have like these relationships, but how
No,
can you have
don't
a
have
relationship?
a relationship with a robot.
Dude, people, I've got a story coming up here in a couple minutes that
Normal people don't have a
follow-up.
relationship with robots.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Watch, I fall in love with a robot one day. I'd be
I
like, I
die.
was so wrong.
And it's Robin Williams.
No, Robin Williams.
No, because remember he was the robot. No,
What robot?
I don't remember the name of the
He
movie.
wasn't a robot.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he
movie?
absolutely was a robot. He was an AI guy that took care of the family and everything. It was like I think I have the DVD somewhere around here. Yeah, he was. It was an awesome movie. But
Apparently never saw it.
I'm just saying, do
New movie, Womb Raider, and Dungeon Bad Dragon. All right. Well, hey, I mean, but they're expensive, aren't they? Sex bots?
oh, they're gonna be. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be $10,000. But
Yeah.
if you live in your mom's basement,
You
you're
can't
not
afford
paying
it.
fucking rent.
You
Right.
don't have a job either, so you can't
Exactly.
afford it.
You're not paying rent.
No,
Fuck.
but you don't have a job, you can't afford it. You're gonna keep using your hand.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody needs to go back to work
So they can afford
because
a
they
sex
do
bot.
have a job,
Right.
right? Like they're just not. They just don't have to get out of their house, and they're like they're the fucktard you're calling when you can't, and you have to like talk to 20 fucking people, and then they hang up on you 12 times, like what happened last night. Not saying that happened to any particular company, but you know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker works at home in his PJs. And,
I mean, I can't complain about
his
that.
chanclas.
I work at home sometimes in my PJs barefoot, not even chanclas.
But you're also wearing at least a shirt and you've brushed your hair occasionally.
Sometimes. Well, by 10 o'clock, I'm wearing a shirt
It
and I
has
brush
been
my hair.
4 years, honey.
For what?
The only thing that's keeping her ass together is this fucking show. It's the
Well,
only
I'm
reason
sorry.
you've brushed your hair in 4 years.
That you're 100%.
Because you're on camera.
He's 100% right. I mean, yeah, because I don't go anywhere outside of this house.
You wouldn't?
Ever. I go out,
We've
bitch.
already
I
talked
just
about.
got back from Santa Fe. What the fuck you talking about, homie? Justin
Homie,
said
don't play that.
only robots worth having are fembots.
I mean,
I have so
Yes.
many weird questions about like sex bots.
let's
like,
talk about it.
how do they stay wet?
Well, no, they just create a little pump. You fill them up.
And they know when
Like
to.
at the
They
gas
know when
station.
to.
Excrete.
Yes.
I think they just keep it consistent, like.
And then I guess
certain
you don't
flow.
really. But no. Would you need something for the guys if you got a male bot? I mean, I don't.
You'd
need-
want to have a final, like you hold, like you squeeze their hand. You're like, finish me off.
What?
It's like, do. Like you need like a. It's like
I
a
don't
girl
need him
would
to
have
ejaculate. I don't. That's just messy.
I'm just saying, if that's what you wanted, you finish.
I
mean,
guess you could. I don't know.
or you
They
just-
just so weird. And
I think
then
that
what
would be the
happens
point, right?
afterwards? They just go still.
No, then they just
And then
start.
you're like,
Then
oh,
they
see,
start doing this random
then
stroke
you're
on
like,
the
they
back of
always
your
close
head.
down after we have sex. I don't understand why they don't share their feelings with me. So
No, that's what I'm
frustrated.
saying. Then it gets into cuddle position.
And chokes you out. No,
And
that's
it's
the
like,
AI
do
part.
you want it asks you big spoon, little spoon. You're like, no, I'd like to cuddle you tonight, Steve.
Justin said, brush your hair, Gregory.
What are you going to call your AI sex robot?
Stud muffin. No, I don't know.
You're not going to name it like Jeremiah,
No.
Jermaine.
I'm going to call him like Bo. Something short.
Bo. Like very Southern.
Bo.
So what's your, okay, so you're going big, beefy beefcake guy. With a name like that, you can't have a dude my size.
I don't need beefy,
No,
though.
you're going like dude throws hay. Kind of like with those like hooks and shit. Like
is he going to be
a
big
name
like the
like
guys in my
Bo?
book?
Come
or
on.
is he going to be like
what are you going with?
Sasquatch?
Okay, what are you going with?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Bo?
I don't. I threw that out. That requires.
I'm not judging you.
That requires a lot of time and thinking before
Let's
I
go.
name him.
Let's think through it.
No.
You just named him. His name is
No.
Bo, the sex bot.
My name. So basically, my next vibrator is going to be Bo instead of Bob.
Mine, I'm like, I don't have any pocket
Katana,
pussies.
or
I've just got hands.
Katana,
So it's amazing.
Or
Katana.
so Justin goes, best sex robot is trans. Had the weirdest conversation with my crazy ass bestie about trans. I was like, there's something wrong with you.
What was the conversation
Not gonna
about?
share it. It was very personal.
Let's do this.
No.
Let's go.
But it was
Would you have
like,
sex with a trans person?
we were driving and I literally was
What
like,
was
for
your
30
answer?
seconds, I was
You're
like, girl, you're broken. Literally, it's like, girl, you're broken. She's like, oh, so horrible.
She
and
said
then we laughed.
she said she'd have sex with a trans person. That's the answer. We already know the answer. It's all right. Good job.
She's like,
Steph.
it's the best of both worlds. I don't have to go down on a pussy, but I still get a dick and boobies. Oh, I was like, something broken. She's not wrong, though. There's no vagina you have to worry about. I mean, and then my next question was, do trans even like girls?
I have no idea.
I think the whole point is that they want to be with, I can't begin to get in the psyche of a transvestite, but it was just the random
I got somebody that don't say
conversations.
transvestite, it's just trans or translucent or something like that. Somebody actually
tranny. I think that's
somebody actually left a comment on one of our shows a while back and said transvestite is a derogatory term. And I was like, thank you.
Well,
I had no idea about that.
It's in the Webster dictionary. Is it really derogatory?
Nah, don't care.
But then we proceeded, like, the things we talk about when we drink wine.
What are you gonna do? Okay, so my sex bot's
name?
Definitely a chick without a dick. Margot Robbie.
Oh, you wanted me to name him like an actor?
No.
I was like,
you went full Bo, but I'm like, that's
I didn't know we wanted to go like with real people.
I'm just kidding. No, but I mean,
you couldn't go wrong.
I'm like, hey, Margot Robbie, can you walk out of the? Can you get me?
Yeah, she's a sex bot, not a slave. Okay, so
is that not the same thing, weirdo?
What was your name gonna be?
I'm trying to think of
Katrina.
No,
Tatiana.
You're going very Russian or like Lithuanian.
Because you always talk about adopting.
Not adopting.
A 21-year-old.
Hiring.
From Lithuania.
Yeah, not adopting, hiring.
Yeah, you said adopting. Adopting a 21-year-old. I was like, okay, Woody.
Svetlana.
That's way too hard. In the middle of.
That way you won't remember her name. And I'll be like, Svetlana.
You're not going to remember her name either. In the middle of the act, you'll be like, fuck, bitch, I can't remember your name.
Bet. Wait, no.
Bo, I'll be like, damn, Bo.
It happens.
Yes,
Bo.
Yeah, that made me hot. It's embarrassing.
Good times. Good times. That's what happens.
I'll name it Air Force. DJ said payback time. Screwing the pooch called Air Force.
I mean, just think about it.
Nobody's gonna be able to afford them except rich people, and rich people have fake people.
No, I think eventually,
rich people have people around.
Okay, you die
for that.
If you died,
yes, you're gonna use some of your inheritance.
250. What do you mean, my inheritance? It's all mine anyway.
It's inherited.
$250,000 to drop on a sex robot that can walk around here, and I can.
Dude, if you spend $250,000 on a sex robot, I'm for sure coming back to haunt your dumb ass.
Which would you prefer? Okay, this is a good question for you. Which would you prefer? Me to take all of our money,
be really good,
date some rando chick.
He's having experiences.
But I can bring Svetlana along with me.
Not for $250,000.
No, that bitch's gonna be able to walk. She's gonna be able to like talk.
She can walk.
How do you know? For $250,000, I can call it, or maybe $1 million. We'll take $1 million of your money. We'll drop it on Svetlana.
Okay, I'm leaving it all to Humane Society. I'm changing that beneficiary the minute I get into the office tomorrow.
Well, the problem I have
if
is
you're going to spend $1
is-
million on a sex bot, I need to break up with you.
My problem is this. I'm like, I don't trust anybody besides you. And I'm like, pretty much, they're going to be like, oh, his wife just died. So I'm going to be like in the dating quote unquote pool, just like you would be. Right. And they're like, oh, she's in the dating pool. And yeah, you might get fucked a couple times, but you're going to ultimately get fucked over. Right. And they're going to steal all your money.
No,
And
not
I
if
can't
you're
do that.
smart about it.
Oh, bullshit.
I tell you
I
what.
get drunk. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm smart about it. You're not.
That's why I need
Washed
Svetlana
Up
to.
said,
she's
circle
also
back to a clone of yourself and you would suck your own dick. And no, would you suck your own dick?
No.
I wouldn't either.
No, a clone of myself.
Wouldn't.
Oh, like a
eat
clone of
myself.
me?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like I wouldn't do me either.
I just couldn't do that. That's too
That's
much.
weird.
Yeah, it's just that's
That's like
next
liking
level
yourself
too.
a little too much.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not in that game.
Not that egotistic.
No.
Egotistical? Yeah.
Egotistical. No,
Yeah.
no. But
I'm sure there are people that would though.
fuck yeah. Like, I mean, every dude has always said this for their entire lives. Like, if I could suck my own dick, I'd do it. I would never leave the house.
Well, but that's
But
in
we're
a
not
different
humanly
sense.
allowed to do that. Like,
That's
physically.
in a different sense. That meant to yourself right now, not yourself in the shape
Right.
of somebody else.
But that's just. But you can't just live life
Justin
just
said, "Be careful,
doing
Beth.
that, right?
Svetlana can be a canine's name too." Greg is
Like, honey, can you get me an extra thing of peanut butter this weekend? You're allergic. Not anymore.
stupid.
I am allergic to peanut butter, so I can't do that.
Can't partake of the peanuts.
Nope. What do you want to talk about next? There's so many good things. You want to see a
let's-
Bigfoot video?
Wait, ghost. This lady married a ghost. It's not the
Oh,
pirate
yeah.
story,
No,
is
no.
it?
It is. This is
I
a
already told the
follow-up.
story. Oh,
follow-up.
she got a divorce.
We were talking about this? I
Yeah.
just saw it again today.
Yeah, she got a divorce.
Okay. Is it this lady? It's coming up.
Because I saw it on
I
TV.
just saw it come up.
I saw it on TV, and then they were like, "We're sorry to say." Wait, that might be a new one. This is definitely a new one. The other one was in Ireland, and she was not.
I'll blow it up a little bit. I'll make it a little better. Yeah, one second.
I think it's creepy herself. She doesn't even look real.
Her.
So thankful
So
for
this
the
is
amazing
the
experience
lady.
I've had lately. Grab life by the heart because you're a long time dead. That
All right,
makes
so
sense.
this lady, woman who marries a Victorian era ghost. We
Oh,
talked
no.
about her a long time ago.
No, the girl that I talked about married a pirate.
Oh yeah.
This
No,
is a
this
completely different girl.
This chick married a ghost.
Okay.
All right, so a woman
They
who
always end in
married a
divorce.
ghost
They're unstable.
from Victorian era has revealed she's divorced him.
Where is she at? Did it say? So like my pirate lady
No, it
had to get on a boat and marry her pirate in international waters.
Oh, this one.
Because
No,
Ireland
you're just
wouldn't-
allowed to marry a ghost. Anyway.
Ireland wouldn't honor
I
a
remember
marriage
that.
with a ghost.
remember
So
that.
she had to go to
So
sea.
Riccarde, I guess sent shockwaves around the world when she announced her nuptials to Eduardo. The 40-year-old said that the devilishly handsome soldier burst into her bedroom on a stormy night, and their fate was set. They decided to get hitched after only 5 months of knowing each other, and they had their wedding on Halloween of this past year.
Okay.
However, things quickly went from bad
To worse.
to worse. Dun, dun, dun.
She probably said something to him like, "You never talk to me anymore. I can't take it." Because ghosts don't talk. Unless you have like an EMF or
Maybe she just wanted to get finger banged, and she's like,
what is it?
"There's
The
no,
ghosts that
we don't have any connection, Eduardo."
Eduardo.
Stop.
Lost
In
that
Wales,
loving
of course,
feeling.
it's in
Oh,
Barry Island, Wales, so
Okay.
England,
Yeah.
right? And then he started getting very possessive.
Ooh. Started.
To make matters worse, the ghost also apparently developed an unsettling fascination with Marilyn Monroe, something that his wife didn't take kindly to. The 40-year-old said that Eduardo
She was
Would-
jealous of another dead person.
would disappear for days and then come back smelling of Chanel number 5,
This bitch is crazy.
which was Monroe's signature smell.
This girl has this whole.
While she tried to put boundaries on her new husband, that only sent him into anger. So Riccarde I guess that's how we say her name, decided to return to the chapel. They had exchanged vows and perform an exorcism.
So first of all, okay, whatever. This woman is batshit crazy.
I don't
But
write
she
the
said he
stories.
became possessive, but she's the one who got mad at him for coming back after days smelling like Chanel No. 5. Bitch, I bet you just said it was Marilyn Monroe and it was some other live bitch he was cheating on her
It's
with.
like, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Sofia Vergara.
She's dead too, honey.
Sophia
No,
Vergara.
that's the Mexican.
I'm like,
chick,
she just
right?
got divorced.
She got divorced from the hot dude?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
She just dropped out. She just dropped a bunch of like thoughty
pictures.
pictures.
Oh, well, he'll be on spec too. Have you seen him? Dude from True Blood. He's
No,
like
I'm aware of
6'4".
the dude's gigantic.
He's like
but
a
he
bow.
also,
He's like
evidently they were
he's
talking.
Bo. He's Bo. That's my Bo.
They were talking about him on Drinking Bros yesterday. And evidently he's got Crohn's disease. Who's shitting all over everything. So
A lot of
she
people have
said
that.
a relationship
I
had
could put up with that if he made it to the bathroom.
had always been turbulent from the beginning, with the stark contrast of him being threatening and possessive, and then warm and intense. But I slowly
moody.
began to tire of being married to a free spirit. He was inconsistent and barely present.
Did she think she was gonna be able to tie a good ghost down? No.
You know
I
what?
like to wonder.
Right?
That woman really is batshit crazy.
Fucking nuts.
Like she came up with this whole like storyline of him cheating on her with Marilyn Monroe and smelling like
I love
Chanel
it. I
No.
fucking
5.
love it.
Oh, I love it
You
too
know what I
because
mean?
weirdness makes the world go round and gives me something to talk about. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, bless her heart.
Justin said he cleaned your toilets, Beth.
Huh?
He pissed on the side of your toilet.
Justin did?
Yeah, well, thank you for that, for the effort. But we have our house cleaners. The house, what do you call them?
Cleaning lady?
The cleaning lady. I thought we weren't allowed to call them that.
No, we can call them cleaning ladies.
We're not allowed to call them housekeepers.
Because we don't have, they're not housekeepers. Housekeepers are hired by somebody and usually are there every day.
They come here
They're
all the
cleaning-
time,
they're
fucking clean our house.
They come once every 2 weeks. They're not here Monday through Friday, 5 days a week.
That's
5
a
days week.
maid.
That is a cleaning. That's a housekeeper.
Whatever. They were just
Potato,
here
potato. Doesn't
to
matter.
clean the house. So thank you.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
Justin, thanks for the.
He did the hard work.
Yeah, he got it ready for her. Nice.
I don't know. I don't even know what's happening, but we need to watch this fucking Bigfoot video.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to show you this here in a second.
Are you showing it to all of us?
Yeah, I'm going to show it to everybody
You
here
need
in just a
this?
second. That's not going to work.
Oh, you.
No, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a quick story and then I'm going to show you the Bigfoot video that you'll see.
Okay.
Mystery of Bigfoot is one that's been talked about for a million years. Blah, 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 blah. There's a new drone video.
Ugh.
You guys will be able to hear it.
Next
I hadn't had a chance to play it for that, Beth, and I can't get it to play for that fucking thing for
Okay.
some dumbass reason. So, but nonetheless, the guy's like, what the fuck is that? Right? He's flying a drone
Okay.
about maybe just over tree level, and you'll see it here
Where
in a
at?
second. Let's see. This is
Midwest somewhere, I bet.
yeah,
Florida.
it's something like that. So, damn it. It's on TikTok. I know that. Trying to find it. So the footage originally was posted to YouTube by Ken's Carpentry, was re-uploaded in part by a popular influencer on TikTok known as Paranormal Chick, which is a huge
Person
TikTok.
on
Yeah.
TikTok.
And as you can guess by the name, she discusses all things spooky. I don't see where it specifically says, but I'm going to play it. So it's pretty fucking cool. So you're going to see here in a second, there's just like this creature kind of walking, but you can't get a
Oh.
perspective on it, right? And it's about 20 seconds-ish long.
Somewhere cold, that's for sure.
Right, and it goes underneath this tree here. But the interesting part is in the audio, and you, like I said, you can't hear that, Beth.
Can they?
They can hear the audio.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Would I be able to hear it on here? I would be able to
Yeah,
hear
you
it on
want
here.
to do it again?
Yeah. Please.
All right, so just turn up your phone. I'm going to mute your mic. Okay, so we're going to play it one more time. There you go. What do you think?
That must have the most.
Mute that.
It must have the most sensitive mic because that thing's a good distance
100 feet
up.
below him, maybe 50 feet.
How would it have heard
40
him
feet?
walking?
I don't know. Mute your, turn
Oh,
your
thank you.
shit down. I don't know. So I'm like, it's a cool video.
It is cool. What
And
would
I
have
did
been
trim
cool
a little bit.
is if he
I took
would have
video
like
of it, and I
gone
trimmed it.
lower and a distance.
I was like, why didn't he fly that bitch over,
Out,
go straight down, and like look at him?
and then go straight up.
Yeah. If that motherfucker was going to attack him, those I've seen drones that can fucking shoot up. Yeah. You know.
Interesting. I mean, it is interesting.
So where is this fucking thing? I'm trying to find it. Let's see where it says. I mean, it's got to, I mean, it's snow.
It's snow. So it's got to be northwestern.
Probably, but it doesn't say. That's the only fucking problem with some of these goddamn assholes. Put your details in there.
Deets, bitches.
I don't know. No.
It is cool. It's cool.
Cool. He looked a little hairy.
He did look a little hairy.
I'll post it out later. You guys can, I'll throw it out on the Bars Open site. Instagram. You guys can do your due diligence.
Do your due diligence.
And see what you think about it. What you think. We need to do one more cheers because again, we may or may not be back on Friday. We'll see.
Depends on how exhausted we are.
We're going to fucking Six Flags. We're going
And the
to
water
the
park.
water park. I think we can get back and do a fun little one.
We'll see.
You're gonna have the kids sit over there and judge
We'll see.
us. Be like,
My old ass might be like, peace out, bitches. I'm going to bed. It's 10 o'clock at night. Anyways.
are you that old?
Yes.
No, you're not. You got them
Yes.
guns. Them guns. That gun show. What do you want to
So,
talk about next?
I'm looking. You know what? I want to talk about my food acronyms
Your
because I
food-
think it's fun.
Okay, so do you
may
guys
not
even
like it.
know? I didn't even know there were food acronyms as a fucking thing.
Yeah, for real.
Food
It's for real.
acronyms.
So, you guys, have you ever thought about what does Twix stand for?
Oh, I know this one.
Do you?
I'm not gonna give it away because I know.
Do you know it?
I do. I read this story. Yes.
Oh, well,
That's what I'm saying. I know
Yeah.
this one.
how about M&Ms? Did you read it all the way through?
Mars and
Okay, so
something. I know. I remember. Yeah, it's been a while.
I never gave. I mean, I just thought Twix was a Twix. I didn't know it, but meant something else.
No, it does. It means something cool.
So there are a few mysteries in the world that we may never find the answer to, like what happens after we die, or does the fridge light go off when you close the door, which we all know it does because you push the button and the light goes off. Among these, for decades, fans of the chocolate treat Twix have laid awake at night trying to work out the truth behind it. Sadly, however, to no avail. I don't know about you bitches, but I just eat it. I don't care about the name.
Well, yeah.
That's like one of your favorites.
Twix is my favorite all-time
Yeah.
candy bar.
Yeah. So, I mean, we just
100%.
eat it.
Yep.
So the creators of the popular bar decided to reveal a few years ago. Someone thought they may have finally cracked it and decided to go straight to the horse's mouth to see if they were right.
Yes.
Taking to Twitter, they asked, I read that Twix is short for Twin Biscuit Sticks.
Yep.
Can you confirm or deny this? It
Twin
was a
Sticks.
swing and a miss. So that is not what it's called.
It's close.
It's close, but
It's very close.
close. It's short for Twin Sticks.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I get it. TW is the part of
Twix.
the, and the IX are the sticks.
Yep.
Twin Sticks. I may never look at them the same.
No, I'm still gonna look at it as
Right?
like fucking grab me a Twix, baby. We're at the
I'm gonna
gas
make
station.
you call it. I'm gonna make you say, what are they? Twin Sticks. Yeah. What the hell does M&M stand for?
Mars and
So,
MRSA.
Franklin Clarence Mars was the son working for his dad that invented the iconic chocolate bars Milky Way, which you also like. But they did
ate 3 of them
Snickers
last
and
night.
Mars bar. Where'd you get them from?
The bag of fucking.
So,
That I
but they
bought.
also Snickers and do you remember Mars bars? I haven't seen one of those in forever.
I don't think I can have Mars bar.
You can't.
Yeah, that's why
I think
I'm-
you can. I think there's two versions.
allergic to
Anyways,
nuts, so. Ah, nuts.
So
No nuts in these
the
mouths.
kid fell out with his dad and decided he was going to go expand in Europe. So he became friends with Bruce Morey,
I thought you were going to say Bruce Jenner.
son of Hershey president William Murray, and they made the sweet treat M&M, which stands for Mars and Murray.
Yeah.
Again,
Cool shit.
I never really worried about that when I was eating them.
But it's interesting to know.
It is interesting. It's
dumb
it's
facts that you never thought you'd care about.
Exactly.
And you don't
Well,
care about them.
I
They're
don't
just
care.
fun.
It's kind of interesting because I had no idea what I thought M&M stood for. I just
But
thought,
you just always but it's kind of fun that you've eaten these things for fucking 40 years.
Because my favorite is peanut M&Ms. That's like one of my favorite candies, followed then by Snicks, then by Twickers.
Did you say Snicks?
Snickers? Yeah, I did say
You
Snicks.
just went, okay.
Yeah. So I found that and I was like, oh, these are.
Beth eats Snicks. I didn't know that was a thing.
Shut up, bitch.
Fine. Good. Yeah. What else you got?
But that's it. They
just
didn't.
a few?
They
Okay.
just they didn't give out. I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to give out too many secrets.
You know what a twaffle is?
A twin waffle?
No, it's a cross between a twat and a waffle.
You're stupid.
Like they make blue ones, purple ones, green ones. Waffles.
You're twaffle. You're twaffle.
Google it.
You're twaffle.
Blue twaffle. Oosh.
Ugh.
That could be-
Don't do it. You'll never be the same afterwards. I
Don't do
swear to
that.
God.
Now go back to your home and don't do that. What's your feel good tonight, honey?
My feel good was coming home to you on Sunday.
Oh
It
my
was-
God, really?
yeah.
I
I was ready to see my hubby by
gonna
the time I got
cry.
home Sunday night.
I
at
was so fucking
10:30.
tired. I was like,
Tired and hungry.
dude, you know what I got? I've never done this ever.
Well, hold on. Let me tell. So I got super delayed. Like
Yeah.
I was supposed to be home at 7
I
p.m.
appreciate you loving me.
My
God damn
flight
it.
got canceled. My flight got delayed in Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed. So that one was like 2 hours late. So I missed the connecting flight by 20 minutes. So that gave me another 3-hour layover.
So your day started at
Oh, I got up at 8:30.
yeah, and then you got home. You landed at 10:30.
Yeah,
So long day for Beth.
long day, and I got drunk at the airport.
We got an extra couple followers on the
There,
podcast.
we did, but
'Cause
what
Beth
else?
was wearing the bar. Beth was wearing her black version of the bar zone, with
Which makes everybody stare at my boobs, by the way.
it's fine.
But
that's
we did get a couple extra followers based off tequila shots and glasses of wine later. But what else is there to do at the airport?
Nothing. Drink, talk shit.
Drink, talk shit,
Share
and
your
eventually,
stories.
when I realized, when you said to me, "Babe, if
It
you're
is
gonna go
what it
back
is.
through security, you're slurring. Clean it up a little." I was like, "Fuck, I gotta stop drinking." Then I went and found a spot and just
And that's
read.
me saying that.
Yeah,
So
I don't know in 18 years of together that you've ever said, "Babe,
I've
you're
never
slurring your words."
had to.
I'm pretty sure I drank 2 bottles of wine
Yeah.
at the airport.
I could tell. It's
I was-
fine. I'm not going to give you shit. I just don't want you getting fucking
I don't-
kidnapped.
I don't want to get not
Or-
put on a plane.
Yeah. Or,
That was my
or
biggest-
not getting put on a plane. I was like, Jesus Christ. She's going to be like, she's going to turn into
I'm
the
gonna
girl.
be like, "Listen, people."
That motherfucker isn't real.
Don't
right?
yell
And I
in the
was like,
mic, but
oh
yeah.
my God, that guy isn't real. Right? I'm like, oh my
I see
shit.
lizard people. No, I'm not.
Sorry if I just blew your fucking eardrum. But
Um,
that's exactly what I was absolutely thinking. I'm like, oh my God, she's not gonna make it back through. And then she didn't fucking I text you a few times. I was like, you done smoking? It was like
yeah, that's
45
how drunk I
minutes.
was. I hadn't
it
smoked
was
all
like
weekend.
45 minutes, right?
I smoked 2 cigarettes out there.
I know, but it was 45 minutes, and it's like, okay.
I didn't
like,
smoke all weekend, which
I'm not
just is
I'm
a
not
clear
talking about the
indication.
cigarette part.
No, but it's a clear indication that I don't need to smoke at all when I drink.
No, that's totally
apparently.
fine. But I was like, bitch hasn't responded to me. I'm like, oh shit.
She
So that's
did.
why I called
She
you. And I was like,
did.
are you okay?
And that's when I was walking back in, and that's
Yeah.
where you're like, "Babe,
You all right?
you gotta clean it up a little before you walk through that security." All I had to do was nod and smile, so that helped.
Yep, exactly. It's all good.
Yeah,
You know
so
what?
you were my feel good. I was glad to come home.
Absolutely.
You and
So,
the dogs.
cheers, Justin. Have a great night. So my feel good is, hey, we got family coming. We've got my cousin's kids are coming out. They're trusting Beth and I with their teenage daughters, which I don't understand.
Yeah,
They're
will be
trusting
good.
you.
I'm gonna make you act right. You'll be fine.
And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a bunch of shit around here. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be fucking fun. We got a lot of shit planned.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So it'll be really, really fun. This weekend we will have a Castro Files go out, a new Castro Files go out, and I'm definitely gonna post out the can't say it. Scopology. I can't say the name of it. The one where it's a fear of looking at people.
Oh, yes, that one's good.
Scopology.
Anyways,
I'll post that out on this weekend. We may or may not.
If you guys can, if you haven't already, hit that like button before you take off.
Real quick, entertainment. Last weekend I had the Netflix.
I'm kind of jealous that you watched that because I've been thinking about watching it and thought he won't want to watch that. The Unknown.
Dude, go back. They're an hour long. While I'm at jujitsu, go watch them.
Yeah.
So they've had 3 of them because I was like, is this the same version? So they did one. It was like the new, like a new pyramid found in Egypt, and I'm like, that one's kind of bad. Then they just had the last week they did, and I just talked about this. They had the killer robots basically.
Okay.
This one was called The Cave of Bones, which is pretty fucking rad.
Was it good?
It's a new homogeneous of the species, but they're not human, but they actually, we never knew that other species buried their dead. And this one, they think they found. It's super interesting.
Oh, cool.
It's an hour and 20 minutes long. Go watch it. I watched it last night. Super quick, but go check it out. It's absolutely rad. So I thought it was. Anyway, it almost makes you go like, fuck.
We're not alone. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's not. These aren't aliens. They're just
that we know of.
We're like,
how do we know they're not
Homo
aliens?
sapiens moved away from like the other, and they're not apes. They have little tiny brains, but they buried their dead.
Thanks, Wash. Love you too.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah. So cool.
Cheers, you guys. Have a great night. We will catch you
sometime this weekend.
Have
a great rest of the week, guys.
Love you.
Stay cool if you're in the heat.
See ya. Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.